Alright. What's good, my laughing gas peeps? It's your boy Marweezy. Right here, my boy Eddie.
What's going on? What's up?
And of course, we got my boy J Lyrics.
What's up, fam? What's happening?
And today we got a very special guest. We got Gplayer.
What's up? It's Gplayer.
And then we also got my boy Craig.
What's going on?
We got him right here as a visitor.
Ghetto ass Mike.
We have to share mics, guys, because I forgot the other mics. The DJs at home, my bad. You know, so we got to do what we got. We're Mexican. Well, he's not, but, you know.
Oh, yeah,
we're
we make it
Mexican
work.
And we work with what we got.
Yeah, we're going to improvise.
We make it work. We make it work. We make it
We'll
work.
make it work and shit. So, you know, we got Craig all the way from Texas. So we had to have him over here and drink up with us a little bit. He's my boy. And but our main episode today is to get to know a little bit of Gplayer. And then obviously, since you're in the entertainment business, you'll be out there partying,
Hell yeah, all the
you know,
time, man.
singing
You
up
know,
and all that. So you know how it is with the party life. How old are you?
21 now.
21, guys.
22 next month.
She makes me feel old as hell, you know. So we're talking about like almost 15, 14 years older than me.
Yeah.
As you guys saw in the last episode, I don't know how to do math.
Yeah.
But he's about 14 years older than us, you know. So
Younger.
I mean, you see, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
He's 14 years younger than us.
Ya no le vendan.
14 years younger than us.
Yeah.
14 years younger than us, you know. And the thing is that while we interview him, I also want to talk about party life now and back then. And back then is because, Johnny Girl and Eddie were all around the same age. Craig is young too. How old are you, Craig?
25.
Oh,
25.
25. So Craig is 25. All right. So he's about, he's in your generation.
Yeah.
So you guys experience around the same party stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So tell us a little bit of your life. What is it like to be a musician?
Man, it's fucking sick, bro. It's be traveling a lot. It's really busy, Keeps you up on your toes, man. You gotta have a lot of patience with that shit, because throughout the whole week, you'd be working, and then boom, gotta play Saturday, Sunday. This Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, too.
Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. This Saturday and Sunday, I played like 13 hours.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and I was not expecting that, I was
Wow.
expecting 3 hours, and 13 hours ended up happening.
Nice.
Like, damn, yeah, so you gotta put in some work, that's for sure.
So were you playing on your own as Gplayer, or were you playing with somebody else?
I was playing with somebody else. Yeah, It was
Nice.
more like a last minute thing, little last minute, little Father's Day gig.
Cool. And for those who don't know, who are just tuning in and don't know who Gplayer is, the reason why I asked that question is because he has a couple singles out. He has some music videos out. You can see it, on YouTube. If you want to tell them where they can find
Yeah,
it.
go check them out on YouTube. Check out my Instagram too. You can check out my song Nunca Ando Contento and No Tengo Razón.
There you go, guys. So if you guys can find him right there and see some music videos of him, that's the reason why I was asking, but this fool gets down. I have heard so many people play guitar and all that, but him, and then people might criticize me, but I like to compare him to Ariel Camacho. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people always tell me that too.
I compare him
I'm
to
like,
Ariel
hey,
Camacho.
I
And
hear my Weezy always says that he compares you to Ariel Camacho. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, makes me feel good, man.
Yeah,
one of
bro.
the idols, one of the big idols growing up.
Exactly, yeah, and that's why I said maybe some people might get angry and stuff, because you're young.
Yeah.
But shit, he was young too.
Oh yeah, he was super young.
He was young too, and dude, your talent is just amazing. Like when I hear
thanks,
that,
bro, appreciate
I
it.
get this like that Italian vibe, like that Sicilian kind of Italian vibe, like Ariel Camacho had. It wasn't all like that Mexican, he had some
A
European.
little different.
Yeah. So that's what I like about your style.
It's a singing style, yeah.
Yeah.
The
No,
singing
and how
style's
you
a little
play it,
different.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
making
like-
that guitar cry, man.
Oh yeah,
That's what.
I was like,
It's beautiful.
G-Player, make the guitar cry, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, man, ready?
Yeah.
You got to do it later on for sure
Yeah,
too.
for sure,
Everybody
yeah.
hears. Yeah, that's just dope, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's get started. Let's drink a little shot.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for coming in, and then let's see. We'll ask our director right now to pass us a Sharpie, so you can sign our board.
Cheers.
Cheers to myself,
Cheers,
'cause
cheers.
I'm the only
Eddie,
one
you think
drinking,
Crack it. There you go.
Eddie brought
Johnny Girl.
the ketchup sauce from the restaurant.
what?
The shot glass.
Oh yeah, dude, that's good. Hey,
Cheers.
dude, it's a good episode. No stand, whatever.
Oh,
Oh, that's just smooth.
You made it work. You made it work.
that's some
Stop,
Mexican
stop.
shit right there.
No, mames, what is that? It's like spicy. Is there like
Fire,
is there like jalapenos in
It's
it?
like tequila.
I poured a little bit of
Where's the wallet right here?
Cummins. Do you know what that is?
This one
I
in
heard
here?
of it.
Yeah. Pull up.
Gplayer. Hey,
Is
bro,
it
if you
right
can,
now?
just stand up real quick so Gplayer can sign it. Are you able to see it right there in the camera, bro?
Yeah.
Capital G, and then play.
That's my name.
You sign your name. You don't put a dope ass G and then player.
I wish. That's my name, bro.
Hell yeah, that's right.
It's copyrighted.
Later on, you're gonna change it, and then in the future, when I try to sell it, they're gonna say, "No, that's not his
Look at
signature.
it, nah,
It's a
look at
lie."
it. I'm gonna make sure, like, hey, the ones who have my first signature, exclusive. It's gonna be worth probably like $1 million, no?
Hey, actually, what is your name? Your actual name?
Leonardo Rocio.
Okay.
A lot of people be like, Rocio? I'm like, nah, not Rocio. Rocio? Nah, Rocio.
Interesting.
And where you from, Gplayer? Where are you from, and where are your parents from? Like where?
I'm originally from here, Escondido.
Okay.
I'm from right here, Palomar Hospital, born and raised in
Cool.
Escondido.
San
My
Diego.
mom's from Michoacán, though.
Okay.
And my mom and my dad's from Guanajuato.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty sick.
Arriba Guanajuato. Shout out to Guanajuato, to my padrino. He's from Guanajuato.
Yeah.
Padrino Pino.
I have.
What part of Guanajuato?
It's a
Sorry,
little
Johnny.
place
No,
called
you're good.
Santa Clara. It's in the city. It's
Oh,
just like a
okay.
neighborhood, you know. It's a district. It's called Santa Clara.
Oh,
Pretty
okay.
sick. My dad had a house right there, but we sold it already, you know. My dad moved to Rosarito.
When was the last time you went to go visit Guanajuato?
It's been like probably like 2-3 years.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Not
¿Sabes
too-
las momias?
Not too
Yeah,
long.
I've been over there. Hey, I've been there.
In
bunch of
Guanajuato
times.
is where they have the mummies. Like
Yeah,
these
they have-
famous mummies.
These
Mexican
famous old
mummies.
mummies. They have like
Yeah, old mummies.
kings and queens, and they're like little
Yeah.
babies.
A lot of history in
mummified.
there. Yeah.
Oh
A lot of
yeah.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the
have-
opportunity to go down there to San Allende. I got a cousin down there, and
Oh yeah.
it's beautiful, man. Mexico, all the colors and the.
Oh yeah,
and
it's
all the-
really Spaniard inspired. That's for
Inspired.
sure.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
you can see all the
I'd be
torture
scared, bro.
chambers, too.
I don't do that stuff, man. Like I'd be scared of shit.
You don't fuck with the
I'm like,
mummies?
nope. I don't know.
Hey, is there mummies in Iraq and all that too?
In Egypt, no, not Iraq. It's an Egyptian thing.
Oh, in
Oh.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Those are like mummies that are wrapped though, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
The mummies in Mexico,
Oh,
those
they're
are
like
just
mummified, huh?
They're
Yeah,
like
they're kinda like-
petrified and
Yeah, yeah,
mummified,
yeah,
whatever
that's
they're
true.
called.
Mummified,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fossilized, I don't know.
Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but
That's
I don't know.
dope.
I don't mess with that stuff.
Well, have you been to Guanajuato? Have you heard of it? Have you ever heard about it, Craig?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah.
You been to Mexico?
Actually, so fun fact, my mom. I know Marvin said I wasn't Mexican earlier, but my mom. I did some ancestry, right?
growing
up-
my
listen
bad.
to this. So my mom
Fact check.
is
You're black.
growing up. I always thought I was Native American, right?
Oh yeah.
But my mom's maiden name is Pacheco.
Oh.
So I was
Oh,
like,
damn.
my wife was like, hey, like, you know, that's like a Mexican last name, you know?
Yeah.
So I started doing like research,
Yeah.
and basically like my grandfather, like they're from like Monterrey here in California. Before it was California,
Oh.
so it was Mexico.
Oh, okay.
So like
okay.
yeah, they were Native American, right? But they were native
in
to Mexico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Before like it became the United
Holy
States. So
shit,
They're
my
indigenous-
bad.
It was crazy.
I
indigenous
take it
people.
back.
you know, I'm a little.
He was
I
indigenous
didn't-
back then. It's-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel racist now.
And so it makes sense now why everybody's like when I meet them, they're like, "Are you Mexican?" I'm like, "Nah," but I
You
can
do-
say
you have
yeah,
a little bit of a-
bit, you know, like
Yeah.
my mom is her dad is Mexican, and so yeah, I did some research because her dad was the type of guy, just a hard worker, but he didn't really talk too much about like fill her in on like her roots and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So he's
yeah.
just a
Of
hard
course.
dude, you know, and
My family from Michoacán, I have like old family black and white pictures, and we're always like, I wonder where our family came from, because we have some weird genes. I have like a lot of my family has curly hair, and you see old pictures, and they have these little mustaches like this. I'm like, damn, those look like Hitler. I'm like, say we're like German or something. Our ancestors, they went to Mexico or something back then. And I see those pictures on my great uncles and my great grandpa, have little mustaches like this big.
The OG Cantinflas.
Yeah, like those little mustaches. I'm like, oh shit.
Let me find out. Hey, let me find out the G Player's family was ex-Nazis and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
do
that
that.
is true.
Like, the
That's where they ran off to after.
Yeah, they all-
after
Argentina.
They all went
Yeah,
to
that's what I
South
heard.
America, yep.
That's pretty cool that you
Argentina.
can now do ancestors. And
Have you guys ever done that?
and
Have you
test
done,
and
have you
stuff
done like DNA? Because I did 23andMe. Like you get a thing, you just like swab your cheek, you send it in, they give you like your well, not ancestry, but like what your DNA is made out of.
Percentage and stuff.
Yeah,
huh?
like my-
Tell us what was
So
yours?
like mine was 89% Mexican and Peruvian. That was
Oh, the fuck?
yeah. But it's, so it tells you like what part of region where you're from in Mexico, what region.
Are you from Peru?
Yeah, so it's like 89% Peruvian, and then like 4% Asian.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like-
That
like,
explains the penis.
I had
Yeah, exactly.
some Puerto Rican too. I had some Puerto Rican in there. Like when I did
You
mine.
did?
Yeah, like they came from.
That
like,
explains.
Spain.
That explains why you like to have that dope ass haircut.
Yeah, no, they came from Spain,
Puerto
Puerto Rico,
The
and
Daddy
then,
Yankee, bro.
then to Mexico.
Fuck. Damn, now I want to do that shit.
Yeah, you
Find-
should,
I wanted
bro.
to do it to
You
my.
might be
I gotta
I
get
wanted to do
surprised.
it to
Yeah,
my
you might
great
be
grandpa.
surprised.
Sally, he passed away, but he was like 103.
Let me
I'm like,
find out I'm
he has,
African
like-
American.
He has some-
North African.
Like 1.2. I mean, everybody. He said everybody came from Africa. So
Oh, yeah,
like
everybody
mine was
did.
like 1.2, which is like probably like normal, you know. That's like everybody. Like mine was like sub-Saharan African, but like
Oh, yeah.
one of my friends, he was Italian. His name was Antonio. But anyways, he was like 4%.
Yeah, right. That sounds like a lie. That's like the most. That's
no,
the
really.
most common.
Well, yeah, no,
Italian
right.
name.
Yeah, no, but no, his name was Tony. Fuck, what was the last name? Something crazy.
Tony.
Antonio.
Yeah,
Peroni.
It was funny.
Italiano.
So this fool was one of those. He was like one of those fucking weird dudes. This dude got 4.2% tattooed because he was 4.2% black or African. So he got that. So, but yeah,
It's
anyways,
so funny.
If you get a chance, you do it. You should check it out.
Yeah, I want to try it out. We
I
should
was
try
just
it out.
scared to do it because I seen some TikTok conspiracies about
Oh
that.
yeah, like they
you
take
know?
your information
Dude, I
and
mean,
shit like that.
the minute you get your license, you get your fingerprint,
true,
you got
that's
everything.
true.
So
I don't want
like,
to get cloned by that 23andMe
I'm-
company.
like, no
years
one's gonna
from
clone
now.
Oh,
you.
what, you gonna get cloned? You gonna see him like, I know that guy. That's not even him.
Marweezy.
Marweezy, what are you doing over here? Black version?
No,
Yeah,
not there, not there. Those are dirty. Those are dirty, Craig.
nah, it'd be alright.
Right here, right here.
It gives it more flavor.
Nobody cleaned those.
Yeah, I gotta check that
y'all
ancestry
have to check
thing
that.
though. Have you said you tried it or no?
No, I wanted to try
Yeah?
it for my
Yeah.
for my great grandpa.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
100
pour me a
and
new one, yeah, pour me a
103.
new one,
Oh,
'cause
So he has the
I
most
don't know if that was
deep
clean or
roots.
not.
He's the
Yeah.
oldest in
Clean
my
those?
family.
Anybody
So
clean?
I'm like,
Wow.
I want to see where the roots are come out.
Yeah.
And then after
Right there.
like when all my grandparents get married and stuff, as the genes change and stuff, you
Yeah,
add more genes and
exactly.
add more. My great grandpa
And
was
for
like
something for
the
Eddie,
oldest,
God,
you know. So I
okay.
want to see where those roots came
Wow.
from. But
Johnny Girl.
passed away before we could do it. So I think the next
Yeah,
one
I
is
don't
be
care, don't matter.
my great grandpa's sister or brother,
Wow.
hopefully.
But yeah, like that's another one. Ancestry.com.
Thanks,
It
man.
tells you like where your family name and
your
all stuff
shotgun
originated
is.
from. I think that one's pretty dope.
Mine has a bug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink it though.
Fucking
There you
sad.
go.
I
That's
fucking
how I know
told
you're
your
a man.
ass. Hey, well, fuck it.
That was like the most military thing.
Literally.
Mine has a bug.
Eddie don't give a fuck about bugs. He goes to the most dive
Don't
bars
give no
ever.
fuck.
No, you know
Hi,
the, you know the tequilas with the worm.
That's a
the same
tequila
thing,
with the
bro.
fly.
It's the same thing.
I complained once at a dive bar, right? I said, hey, bartender, excuse me. They're like, yeah. He was all rushy, right? He's like, hey, there's a little fly in my drink. Everybody mad dog me like,
Oh shit.
are you fucking kidding me right now, dog? Like nobody complains about that. We don't give a fuck about no bug.
Was it was it already half drank?
Huh? No, I was ready to drink. I always looked, we're about to drink, and I had one of those fruit flies. I had a
Damn.
fruit fly in there and
You
shit.
didn't hit that.
And then, check this out. So they poured me another
That's
one.
what mine.
The other one had one
No
again.
way.
He didn't
They're just
believe
flying
me.
in,
He's
huh?
like, he just fucking. And then he looked at the bottle, and the bottle had a bunch of them.
Oh,
I'm like, yeah, who's the one talking shit now, dog?
Hey, so let me go.
It was at Boar's Crossing.
Oh shit.
This is the perfect way to lead into your topic today. What's the subject for today?
Partying then and now.
Exactly. So like,
Boris throwback.
oh, that's in Carlsbad, huh?
Yeah.
I think I've been there before.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll start with the young man over here. Like,
me?
Yeah.
since you just turned 21, you're like,
Man, bro, I've been
What's the
partying.
first thing you did when you turned 21?
The first thing I did when I turned 21? Ah, man.
You're like, I already did everything.
I already
before
did
that.
everything for real. I think I just grabbed another beer like another day.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna go get my first legal beer actually.
There you
Use
go.
it now. Like, hey, today's my birthday, so.
And let me guess, they didn't card you this time.
No, they did call
Oh,
me.
they
This
did?
still
That
call me.
was classic.
Now
like,
they
Yeah.
don't. Now they don't. They just see me and they're like, all right.
yeah, this is alcoholic
I think it's
again.
the confidence I have now. I just walk in there, grab the beer. They just sell it to me. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's sick though. That part,
Gplayer walking up there, I'm a grown ass man. Give me a beer.
no, yeah, no. But before that though, I would have to sneak in like the beers to the parties and stuff. But like I always had older homies, so I'd always be like, "Hey, then buy me some beers." And then you're like, "Hell yeah, buy me some beers." Pull up to the party with my beers, you know. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
No
So look,
beer.
the party culture back then, I remember there wasn't that many grupos and all like how there is now.
Oh yeah, for
So
sure.
the culture wasn't really more about like now, everybody with corridos and all that shit. It was either you hung around with gangsters, or in my time there was starting to be like chalinillos, like the
Yeah.
people would dress like
Yeah.
like little
Chalino.
chalinillos and all that stuff, with like the little boots and then the,
little buns.
yeah,
little
but
bun-
and not tejana necessarily, but they would have these like different type of boots that you would tie.
Yeah.
And shit, you know. But anyways, they had their own little cruise, and then there was a party cruise. Yeah. So I remember we would all, dude, like the craziest thing that happened in that time, the party crews were so wild that they would have people like go to real estate houses that were like for sale, right? And they would check to scope out the spot, and they would break into them to go and party.
Oh, like mansion parties.
Yeah, mansion parties and all that. Do they do that shit now?
They still do that shit, but they're like college parties though. I remember we went to a couple of them when I was younger. I was like, they're college parties. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Look at all these people over there. People are doing coke over there. What the fuck?
Were these like empty houses or like houses that were being built?
Yeah,
no, they were like mansions.
Mansions that were for sale.
Oh, okay, so they were already like established. Everything, they have power and all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so people would go.
It's like an open house when you go set it up.
It's like an open house.
Yeah,
mansion.
But like nowadays, they figured like 2024, they have cameras everywhere, sensors, so it's pretty hard to do nowadays.
Oh yeah.
No, and the people that would do it back in the day, you know, they ended up being like an investigation. It was all up in the news because they would damage like $1 million homes and shit.
Yeah,
you know, and partying it up. It was crazy, and I'm talking about a bunch of kids, but these people, you know, fucking selling nos and everything, drinks.
And that shit, everything would be on Snapchat too. You see on Snapchat mansion parties come through $20, $30.
Well, that's now.
That's now. That's now.
Back then there was no Snapchat.
There was nothing.
No, there was no Snapchat. There was.
You had a
beeper.
Was a flyer. You had a beeper.
No, we had phones. We had phones, but it was flyers.
Yeah.
Tampoco.
Yeah, because this one had like a Nokia. He had a Nokia, like
a brick phone. Like
he had a brick phone.
Edition.
You can send pictures. You can send a flyer.
No, you can send a flyer. What is that called when you text like using like the numbers? You have to like push like 2-3 times to do.
Oh yeah, to get to like the third level.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
It was word of mouth. Be like, hey, now we're all gonna meet up like at Philly Bears, or we're all gonna meet up at In-N-Out. We're all gonna meet up at here and whatever. And then from there, everybody word of mouth, boom, we're gonna go to the party and shit.
Oh,
you know, so like the cops wouldn't roll up that fast.
Yeah.
Like now everybody knows because they post it all over social media.
For real. Now it's everywhere.
Yeah. And there's always a snitch in somebody's fucking, you know.
That's probably even a cop on Snapchat too, just looking like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And those fools have access to your Instagram and all that shit, even if it's private.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You know, they can look at your shit. So I guess that's one of the difference, you know, like social media now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Technology.
They do like these underground parties now too, raves now too. It's crazy.
What's the craziest thing you seen in one of those parties?
Fuck, the craziest thing? I've seen a lot of crazy things, you know? I think one of the craziest things I saw was when I went to a party one time. It was in the middle of like a desert. I remember I fell asleep on the way over there. I went with Changuito. I actually went with Changuito. And I fell asleep in the car. When I woke up, I literally woke up to like a good thousands of people, like public people, not even in like an event, nowhere in the middle of nowhere. It was just like an organized stage, whatever.
Damn.
And whenever I went on top of the trailer, and I just looked out, I saw thousands of people. I'm like, damn, I've never seen this many people. Like, by Instagram, like, you know how like that's how powerful social media is now.
Yeah.
All these people linked up, all these off-roading crews and stuff. And I was on top of the RV looking at all these people, and then you just see a bunch of people start shooting in the air. A bunch of people, and then you see a bunch of helicopters coming, you know. And I'm like, oh damn, let's get the hell out of here. A lot of people started leaving quick, but for the longest time they're partying all night.
Damn.
That shit was packed though. I've never seen that many people.
It was like in the middle of the desert, you said?
It's the middle of the desert. It was like some off-roading trails.
Oh, okay. So did you guys even get to play?
No, we didn't even get to play. Fuck no. I think los Nuevos Rebeldes were playing. I think they had hired some. They had some good group. Whoever organized that thing organized it pretty good.
It was legit.
Yeah, it wasn't legit. It was low key like off the grid, but like sick. You know, something sick. You had a good group, professional group. You know, it was free. Everybody just pulled up in their razors or in their cars, whatever they want. But it got packed though. I never seen that many people in like one place before. Other than like a concert, but in the middle of the desert like that, shit was dope.
So Dan, so you're 21 right now. Since when did he start actually partying? Because I remember Johnny and I were like 16, 17 going to fucking TJ with our Vista High School IDs and shit.
I don't think I was going to TJ when I was 16.
Coco Bongos and all that.
Yeah. Johnny and I were fucking packed in a car and shit, you know.
We took it all the way to Rosarito,
Go to TJ.
The Papas and beers.
Cross back where U.S. citizens have our fucking Vista High School ID because they didn't have a California
Mexico
ID.
didn't give a fuck, bro.
No, they don't. And cause my dad lives over there. He lives in Rosarito.
Oh,
Shout out to my dad. And I would be like 14 years old, you know?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, hey, let's go to Papa's and beer. I'm like, what? Let's go, whatever. I tell the security, like, oh, he's my son, you know, whatever. And the security would let him in.
Yeah.
He let me in, too. And one time my dad got my girl to dance with. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Get all the dance. This thing. You know?
Let me find out Gplayer and his dad be hitting them Hong Kong. He's all like, no comment.
No comment on that one. No, but
cheers
that
to our
shit
pops.
is sick. Cheers,
Cheers to our pops.
Happy Father's Day to all these pops out
Happy
there.
Father's Day.
Cheers, friends.
Good thing I'm not a daddy.
Since when did he start doing music?
I started music when I was in high school, when I was a freshman. So I was like 13, 13 years old.
Be careful the cuando te va a caer.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You were like 14?
I was like 14 years old. I started in high school. I remember I got into some group, and there were some older guys, you know. They were probably like a little bit older than you guys.
So they're the ones that kind of taught you?
They taught me, they taught me a lot. It was one of my uncles, and then another guy that was a little older too. They taught me a lot, and they fucking made a lot of money with those guys, you know. Like when I was in high school, I think we were charging probably like $100 each. So we played 3 hours, $300, and I was in high school, so every week I was making like $1,000 or like $800 every other week.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, that's what really got my motivation going. You know, that money. When I saw the money in high school,
yeah,
I'm gonna go get my kicks. You know, I'm gonna go get some clothes, whatever.
Yeah.
And in my bank, I had a lot of money in my bank. I'm like, damn, that's what got me to playing a lot. That's why I was honestly out there a lot. I was playing a lot of hours.
What kind of music was bumping in that time? What kind of
damn, at that time it was like a lot of Fantasma, a lot of Ariel Camacho. Ariel Camacho was still alive when I would be playing. It was still alive, and
14. What year was that? I bet you guys had a better
Six,
math, Eddie.
7 years ago.
14.
that was more. It was like
Because you're 21, right?
Yeah,
so that's
21,
6 years
7
ago.
years ago.
7 years
Six,
ago,
seven.
about.
So what was bumping then?
Oh, the Arsenal too.
Entonces
That was
estaba
a big one too.
Tercer Elemento, huh? I think.
Oh, Tercer Elemento
Tercer
too was
Elemento
bumping.
was
I
popping.
think they were like 18.
They're alright. Those guys were quite. Never had the Fire Up song and stuff.
Yeah, that's what.
But more was Arsenal Efectivo. That's one that.
Yeah, Arsenal Efectivo.
That's
Shout
one
out
that
to
I'll be bumping out. Shout out to
Javi.
Compa Shrek and those fools.
Yeah, Javi and Poncho. Shout out to them.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, I remember that. That's what everybody grew up with, dude.
I think that's what one of the two things would be Ariel Camacho, and then Arsenal Efectivo would be like, damn, that's some new shit, you know, and there's old shit.
Yeah.
There's old shit that we already know. También Alta Cocina. Those ones were hard back then too.
Oh, yeah, I remember them. La Consigna.
Yeah.
Nah, but I think Arsenal Efectivo were the ones that had it going at the time.
Yeah.
It was the one coming in with all that new shit. Like,
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
knows a song from them. You know?
For sure.
I'm pretty sure you don't, but.
We'll put you on. We'll put you on.
We'll put you on right now, bro. Alright.
Everybody
you
else,
on.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows a little piece of it. And I'm pretty sure, though, if you hear it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
You know? Because they're like the ones.
They beat
Yeah.
in Texas a lot too. Hell yeah, for sure.
Nah, they're dope. Nah, and for a minute, they were over here, too. You know, Shrek was always hanging out over here in Vista. Well, not here in Esco, but in Vista.
He was here in Esco back in
Yeah.
2018.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, back in 2018, we had made some parties for him right here. It's pretty sick.
Fuck yeah.
He told me the other day, he was like, hey, I remember when you guys would throw me parties out here. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh damn. So it was like back then. I think
Yeah,
he just
yeah,
freshly
yeah.
gotten out. He freshly gotten out and he was just
Yeah.
like fucking getting back into the game, you know?
That's dope.
So
And do you ever
sick.
imagine that you were gonna, you know, like hang around with fucking one of your idols? Like, you know,
Fuck
somebody-
no, I never thought that. I always like thinking like, damn, what a coincidence.
I know.
Like, I think of the law of attraction. I'm like, damn, that's the law of
It
attraction
is,
right
it
there in my
is.
eyes right there.
It is,
No.
dude. It's a trip, you know.
Well,
how
me
stuff
not even
works.
knowing, just me
Yeah.
playing it every day, you know, be bumping the songs and stuff. And then boom, what the fuck?
Yep.
That's
remember the
gonna be
chilling, smoking
That's
with
dope.
him,
Yeah,
drinking.
blazing and
He's
shit.
fucking cool too. You know, he's
Yeah.
cool people.
Cool
You know,
people.
He's dope. I always like hanging out with him with my homie Gotti. Rest in peace.
No,
You know?
yeah, rest
Shout out
in
to him.
peace,
He's
Compa
almost coming. His birthday's almost coming.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh.
and but yeah, it's crazy. Like you said, the law of attraction. You know.
Yeah.
So, when you were 14, you didn't think that you were gonna this was gonna be
Hell
your
no. At
your
that
main
time,
thing, huh?
nah, I never thought it was gonna be like one of my one of my strong suits, you know. When I be like, hey, I'm confident. Be like, hey, I'm gonna have some bread this week because I already know I'm gonna be playing music, you know.
Yeah.
That's one thing about playing music, that you have confidence that there's gonna be money, you know, somehow.
Yeah.
One thing
So do you do it more for the money, or you do it more because you like the music?
I like to do music a lot, but I'll tell you one thing: there's a lot of money in music too, you know.
Yeah.
Like I can't say like no, because I'll be chilling on a Saturday. What's gonna stop me from? I know how to play music. What's gonna stop me to go make music?
Like, yeah.
Like, I like to make certain type of music, but when I go play, I play a different type of music, party music, you know, stuff like that. But what's gonna stop me from going to go make that money, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck it, make that money.
What's the craziest customer you ever had? Somebody that doesn't like, you know, listen to you, that you're like, hey, I gotta go.
One of the craziest customers I've had was I had to go play in Arizona actually. And this customer, he was pretty cool though. Not gonna lie, he was pretty cool. But man, this guy, we played 12 hours. We started at 7 and we ended up like around 6:30. But we started at 7. Then we went to the house, right? And then it was just 3 guys at that time. It was really like 2-3 in the morning.
Yeah.
This guy was hiring us like, hey, another hour or what? Yeah, another hour. Fuck it, another hour. And his wife comes out. His wife fucking slapped the shit out of him in front of all of us. In front of all of us.
My wife,
and we're like,
we're
like playing guitar. We're like, and we fucking stopped playing guitar. That shit was loud, dog. And we're like, oh damn. And he got mad too, and he took her to the room and he started telling her. He didn't do nothing to her though, but he started telling her, and she was pissed. And he came out kind of red. He came out the room kind of red. He got all yelled at. And I was like, hey, so ya estuvo. He's like, no, síguele todavía. And we're like, a la verga. Yeah, so we kept it going until the end of the day, to the end of the morning. It was already like 7 in the morning that when we stopped. We crashed out for a little bit. He's like, hey, you guys can crash out in the living room. We woke up. And we're like, hey, we have to do the cuenta, you know? I think we charged like $4.50 an hour because it was in Arizona. At that time years ago, $4.50 was pretty good, you know? Everything's expensive now. That should have been like a $600 trip at every hour, you know? The gas and the expense. But $4.50, so we played 12 hours, $4.50 times 12. So we all got cashed out pretty good, you know?
Fuck yeah.
And that guy came out with a shitload of feria. Paid us all money, and he let me take a fucking little stack of bud too. Took a big ass duffel bag of bud, grab some bud, you know. I'm like, hell yeah, you know. And I was like, I think I was like 15. There's a song called La Martina. 15 años tiene Martina. They were like, hey, that's La Martina, getting down the requinto. They'd be always capping on me and shit. I'm like,
that's funny.
yeah, La Martina.
That's Eddie's favorite song.
And the song says 15 años tiene Martina. I was like 15 years old.
Damn.
I was like, damn. I think I went home like around like $1,300 around there.
Shit.
And I was like, damn. I was in high school. Went to school on Monday. I went to school on Monday. I saw that shit. I was like, damn, that shit was pretty crazy.
You go back,
know?
you're like, hey, this fool just got slapped. Yeah, but we got paid.
Yeah.
We got paid. I was like, I told my homie, like, look, I got some bud. I got some bud. Like,
and Gplayers are like, hey, I ain't never getting married, guys.
Yeah. To the day, I'm like, damn, man. I'm gonna be out there too much. I can't get married yet, you know.
Yeah.
Especially like, if you're going to be in the fucking movement, bro. You gotta be in Arizona. You gotta be in Cali. You gotta be everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's fucking hard.
That's fucking dope, bro. Have you ever you performed too with Arsenal, no? Or no?
I haven't performed. I played like in nightclubs and stuff. I played before, you know. They sing up and shit, but not performed like for them now.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was so the last time you played was this last weekend for Father's Day?
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
Was that local here or it was?
I was in Valley Center. You know, if you guys know. Oh, you know, it was Pajaretes, bro. It was Pajaretes,
right there.
I played 13 hours. I played 9 hours right there on Pajaretes right there with the compa Fonzie, and played 9 hours. And then after that, we had to play in Oceanside. That was an actual party right there. We played 4 hours right there. We finished the last 4 hours right there. So total like 13 hours.
Was it with the different groups or the same?
Same groups.
Oh, the same group?
Yeah, we took off over there.
Damn.
Man, my fingers are killing me. My fingers still numb right now. That's that's what it takes to be musical, you know, and be down with it.
Yeah.
Some people will be like, nah, my fingers hurt. Fuck that. You know, we're here to make money, you know.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's when are you gonna drop another music video? When you drop another fucking?
I'm gonna drop pretty. I got a new song ready. It's gonna come out pretty soon, you know.
Is it like a love song or is it like a corrido?
It's a new corrido song. You can say it's a corrido.
That's
right.
right.
I'll give you a little sneak peek later.
All right, bet. We can't wait. Yeah, he'll have us sing a little. You got any questions for him? You want to know anything about him, Craig?
Me?
Yeah, you.
trying to relate to the music scene and stuff, you know.
You like music too, or what?
Nah, my cousin was really like the music guy, bro. We kind of grew up together.
The country music, or
nah,
what?
he was more into like you know, like punk rock, like like stuff like that, you know, like alternative.
Okay.
And he was always the one that was like artistically gifted, bro. I was always just kind of like the athlete.
Punk rock would be like what, like Linkin Park and stuff, or
yeah, stuff like that.
Or
And but he kind of grew up playing like in like a garage band, you know.
Oh shit, yeah.
And but he put me on to like, bro, like to this day, like I listen to like punk rock, I listen to like, you know, and but that's as far as like my like artistic musical skills go, bro. I claim my cousin like he's good at guitar. You know what I'm saying? But like me, yeah, nah. I wasn't gifted like that. But I respect it though. I think it's awesome, man. And I respect the hard work and dedication you were saying, like, bro, you know, you see people like you were saying, some people are just like, hey, you know, I'm not about it. Like my fingers hurt. I want to go home, whatever. But when you love something and you have the compassion, the dedication to keep going, you know, like, bro, that's respectable for sure.
It sucks
man.
when I
That's
see
awesome.
homies that are like playing, you know. Then little by little, I see the music fading in them. I'm like, damn, this fool's gonna stop playing music.
Yeah.
Sure enough, you know, they're not even doing music no more. They're doing some other stuff.
Right.
I'm like, damn, one soldier down, you know. Okay.
You know what? Now speaking about like fingers hurting and all that, a lot of finger movement. This is like off the topic, but I just want to know this since you guys are in the military. Maybe pass the mic to Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie, like does your fingers hurt a lot too when you're fucking shooting? Like a lot. I know you've been in you know, the middle of fucking war and you're shooting for a bunch of time. Cause what does your fucking finger hurt? Does
Not
it feel
really,
numb?
bro. Not really.
You know,
like,
you know how
I mean, like when you go to the range, like even like you're like training, that doesn't really hurt.
The reason why I ask is, you know how, like, I remember when I was a kid, when I was younger, and I would have to work in landscaping, and I had to fucking weed whack for fucking hours and shit. Like, after I finished weed whacking, then my hand felt like kind of like numb, like that.
Is that form. But no,
like,
you're literally like, you know, it takes like 7 pounds of pressure just to do this. You're literally just doing this. You're not like pulling. You're just literally squeezing, squeeze. Like,
but if you do it for a long time, it doesn't. You don't feel
not at all. No. You do that shit for hours.
Probably
I was wondering that. I was always wondering
literally
that.
do like pistols, rifles, whatever you shoot. Like, cause you literally just this. Like that's all it takes. You don't gotta freaking. You don't gotta, you know, jerk.
Well, like fuck, if there's like a zombie apocalypse and a shit ton of zombies are coming, and my hands gonna get tired? Am I gonna get numb?
Holding it right. I'm pretty sure they're pretty heavy though, right?
Usually.
Your back, bro.
Your back?
Your back, yeah, because you're like they constantly are making you hike. So like in between shooting, right? Like you'll shoot, but then you'll hike like 5 miles. You'll shoot again. Go to the next range and shoot again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're carrying like 50, 60 pounds on your back. So your legs are tired, your back is tired, your shoulders are tired. So like that's more the most wear and tear that's happening, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like by the time you get there and then that's what they're trying to simulate is like they want to get you as tired as possible, but then you better hit the fucking target, you know what I mean? You still better hit the target. Like I don't care how tired you are. But that's the mentality, and like I recognize that, bro, cuz like you're saying like that's your passion, bro, and I respect that. I really do. Like that's cool, man. I respect hard work.
You really do gotta
be
passionate to do that shit.
Yeah, you do, man, 100%.
And have discipline.
Yeah, discipline.
Yeah.
Bro.
So that's even way harder than, huh? Because then you're over here moving all your fingers, you know, like that. You're not just like Eddie said, just fucking one.
I'm like, I'm like, fuck, bro. I've been doing this shit for like 10 hours already.
That's crazy.
I think like after 3-4 hours, I think that's when it starts becoming like agitating. I'm like, fuck.
And there's some customers I think that they don't understand that, how like you're about to take a little break and they get mad. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck? Why are you taking a break for? I'm paying you by the hour. Yeah. It's like, fool, you need, you know.
Nah, but sometimes you gotta explain to them. You gotta make them understand. Sometimes, be like, hey, you know what? This is a business. This is a contract. You know, 45 minutes, 15-minute break.
So let them know from the jump.
Yeah, I gotta let them know from the jump to avoid all that stuff.
Yeah.
I hate dealing with that stuff, especially when they get drunk. Mm-hmm. Especially when the parties where I go play sometimes, and it's always like the older parties. You know, like the older dads and stuff. I'll say one thing, like the one who pays us a lot of money are the older dads. No cap, the dads, you know, the older uncles and stuff. They're the ones that have a lot of money. They'll be gigging us up, but they get drunk and it's over. Yeah. And it's like, oh fuck, I gotta deal with these guys now all night.
You get there and it's like a whole different person towards the end.
Yeah. I get there, he's all nice and clean, all buttoned up, you know. It's nice and presentable. But then the night
give you
he's
food.
Like,
¿Qué te ayudo, muchacho? Después, órale, cabrón, la que sigue.
Yeah. Ahora, cabrón, otra. And I'm like, I already played that one. He's like, no la escucha. I'm like, oh my god, I have to argue with this guy now. I'm like, fuck it. That's one of my
What's
pet
the
peeves,
one
though.
song they made you play over and over?
oh, dog, you want entre perico y perico, dog. I swear, dog. I swear. Oh, that's what I'm talking. That's you know. Hey, you know who I was talking about when I went to Arizona to go play for?
Yeah.
That guy asked for that song literally 30 minutes straight. He was like, hey, we'll play that song.
Bien quemadote el compa.
Fuck, bro, entre perico. I'm like, yeah, we know it. Okay, play it. We played it. I swear we played it a good 20 times.
Oh shit.
No cap. We played it in 1 hour. We played it like 20 times. We're like, hey, you want another song? We already played that one. He's like, no, it's otra vez, fuck it. Otra vez. I was like, fuck it, man. He's paying us to play this song over and over again.
The customer's always right.
Customer's always right, you know?
You're like, fuck, he's paying, so I gotta do what he
Yeah, for real.
Hey, Gplayer, so out of you doing this type of music, is there any other genre of music that you tap into, or is it do you just kind of stay?
I like classical music because that's how I started learning music.
Classical music.
Like
talking about like classic rock,
no,
or
like,
talking about
like Beethoven,
Beethoven.
No,
I don't know.
No, it's because you said
like,
classical music.
Like classical, like Kendrick Lamar. What was
no,
going on?
yeah, I'm talking about like Trio Los Panchos.
Okay,
Like Mexican classical
Oh,
music.
yeah.
You know?
Okay.
Like old school classical music.
Yeah,
A lot of like Piel Canela, you know, a lot of those old songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what my grandpa taught me how to play guitar. When he taught me how to play guitar, that's how he taught me with classical music.
That's
Las
hard.
jilguerías.
Classical, las jilguerías,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
classical
yeah,
tones, you know, Julio
Okay.
Jaramillo, that type of music like that.
Jose.
That's a little different. It's kind of like opera music. That's dope, though. I like that music. It's like opera music, but
No, I'm confusing it with some of the. What's that other guy he's old school too? He sings. Fuck.
Pedro Infante.
No.
That's one of them too. Pedro Infante does a lot of
Yeah,
because he does a lot of old school music
all the
too.
ones, yeah.
Yeah,
El de la
Vicente
mochila azul.
Fernández.
Pedro Infante era ese, ¿no era o no?
Mochila Azul.
El de la mochila azul. ¿Quién era el que cantaba ese?
Pedro
Eso-
Fernández.
Ah, Pedro Fernández.
Pedro Fernández.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Pedro Fernández.
Yeah, Pedro Fernández.
My bad, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Nah, but Chente, game over.
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
I can't believe
OG.
passed away. I never got to
Rest
see
in
him.
peace. Me
Never
neither.
got to see him
I never
live.
got to
I
see
had the
him.
You did?
opportunity, yeah, man.
You got to see
Yeah,
him?
Tijuana, güey, and
Where at?
Oh,
Tell us a
yeah.
little bit about
PG?
it.
Man, it was dope. We went. I mean, Mexico is just different. You know, you can fucking the food, the drinks,
yeah.
everything's fucking just flawless.
Even the event is like a party, you know?
Yeah.
In Mexico.
Hey, did he get to experience where he sang without his mic?
Dude, I got to see what the highlight was when he would go up to like, you know, like older viejitas. You know, obviously we have our grandmas and stuff in the front and like hold their hand and like just sing to them in front of them, like serenade them. And I was like, damn, that's fucking forever memorable. You know,
Oh, yeah.
and taking shots and stuff like that. It was sick. It was a great experience.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime type
Yeah,
of thing, you know?
yeah, it was. It really was. But fucking comiéndome mi sopa ramen allá, you know, they do the sopas maruchan.
with the
and-
hot
Oh,
dog
sí,
guy?
pasa
Yeah, güey.
con
I
limoncito
was like,
ahí.
I'll take one of those and I'll take a michelada.
No, little
Hey.
potato chips, huh?
yeah.
That's the dope part about Mexico, huh?
Hell yeah.
Like you fucking like right here you go to like a show here where they pass like
Yeah.
Hot
popcorn,
dogs.
hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Okay.
Get your hot dogs
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want
Hey,
no hot
in
dogs.
Mexico you
Yeah.
see esquite person.
Yeah.
Esquite.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, we should have esquite. They have
Candy.
tacos.
Oh, yeah.
Hell
No,
yeah.
payasos. Like, oh, that guy has
Yeah.
payasos. Come over here.
Hell yeah.
Nieve de garrafón. Hell yeah.
Over here is like get your $13 pretzel.
Yeah.
It was
$20.
microwave.
Get your
It was
20
previously frozen,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
But
Your $20 fucking 2-ounce fucking beer, little
Yeah.
tiny midget beer. Like
for
that.
real.
They play it. They do us dirty in places.
Yeah.
here.
No, in Mexico, hasta te regalan alcohol. I remember vas a jaripeo, and they'll be fucking giving away, you know, pulque or like, not pulque, what is it called? Tepache and shit.
Tepache?
For free, you know, because there's
Yeah.
like every jaripeos, they have a padrino, like for the things.
Oh,
and
yeah, for sure.
they give away stuff.
Padrino de la banda.
Yeah, all that
no.
stuff for jaripels and shit. So then they'll have people passing around fucking free drinks. To everybody.
Over there in Michoacan, where I'm from, those jaripeos are crazy, man. They're like parties. Over there, they be throwing alcohol and you just open your mouth and you get drunk, bro. I swear, I'm like, there's so much alcohol that they're throwing in the jaripeos because they get crazy. I'm like, hey, man, just open your mouth, bro. You're going to get drunk, watch. So much alcohol they throw. Like, those
Sounds
are,
like my
those are
Friday
fun.
night.
Oh.
It's sick, though.
Eddie. Eddie last time. He's all like, they come because he's like, what happened was I lost my tequila bottle and then I found it in the morning.
happened?
Oh, Eddie. Eddie.
Eddie.
I don't recall.
He doesn't recall. He fucked the tequila bottle up. I don't remember.
Did he keister the little bottle?
Fuck no, it's fucking over there.
Brian, you finished it already?
Brian has it.
Yeah.
He kissed it.
Damn, production's gotta take that shot though.
He wants to go share it later with a special someone.
With a
Okay.
special guest. It's at Don Julio too, no? Don Julio.
He's gonna be like, "Hey, baby, guess what I got?
Yeah.
Got a 1942."
1942 mini.
The mini. Yeah.
What's this one that we're sipping on right here?
What is it called? Doble.
This was Doble Platino. It's actually really good. It's the same price as the 1970.
I like it.
I
My
tried that
uncle
one in
put me on deck
Guadalajara.
on that, and I think it tastes a little bit better than the 70. You know, the 70 is a little too harsh on it.
Yeah.
And then honestly, like the 42, all those other ones, they just got. You must think I don't. You know,
Honestly,
there's
yeah.
So many.
Honestly,
So I try
I really
to try
don't like
different
those Don
tequilas
Julios.
all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
Those Don Julios, sometimes I don't really like them. I
Yeah.
like Centenario sometimes here and there.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of faded too because I hadn't drank tequila in a
Yeah,
while.
I'm a creature habit, bro. Like,
Haven't
all I
eaten.
drink is Nickel Ultra, then the Julio. Like people say it's shit, like whatever.
You
dude,
look like a whiskey
I like
type of
it.
guy, man.
I do like Jameson.
Yeah,
I drink a lot of
yeah,
He
Jameson.
does. He
whiskey.
loves
But
Jameson.
like, dude, like when I like
Look,
something,
it's
I like
that
it. Like like I say, I drink Nickel Ultra.
Is
Like,
the
oh,
whiskey
that's
bottle?
no, it's
No,
Jameson.
It says Jameson.
Tampoco whiskey bottle.
Oh, damn,
Tampoco.
bro.
No, but like, yeah, people are like, oh, you drink that piss water? I was like, dude, whatever, it's my piss water. You don't
Yeah,
like it, you don't
yeah.
like it. You know, like, that's why I drink it, you know, it's my
It's
thing.
my shit.
So, like, same thing, I drink the Julio, like, I don't like those tequilas. Like,
Pour
I
a shot
like,
for Jameson.
I like
because
what I like, and that's it.
Well,
Yeah.
only close
yeah, you
people
know.
know that,
No, Julio, you don't like
he
no
doesn't
Julio?
have that tattoo for the Jameson bottle.
Yeah.
But,
But,
so
But yeah, man, like I said,
Shot to-
everybody's different.
Yeah, everybody
Ahorita.
is
Jameson.
different. One time I had a
You saw
homie.
some?
Cheers.
You saw some, Johnny?
I do.
I don't.
Oh, let's pour up some Johnny's.
But
Just,
Johnny-
just a little one, carnal.
Keep up the conversation. I'll pour them up this time.
What was I saying?
Stop, you keep
Oh.
talking.
We were telling me. I have a question to piggyback off the question I recently just asked you. Other than obviously music taste, different
Uh-huh.
things. What it was? Do you have a hobby that you also grew up playing? Like San Diego, like soccer is a big thing. Or did you grow up playing sports or
I
boxing
grew
or
up,
anything? shit
it's
like that?
guitar, bro. That's
So you just stuck that shit.
that's what
it was
stuck. I used to be like in sports when I was middle school and stuff, you know. Used to be like in the basketball. The guitar brand, guitar that was the shit.
That took most of your time,
Yeah,
obviously.
like I'll go to soccer games and I'll take my guitar, you know. I watch
Hell
the
yeah.
play soccer, play guitar, you know. At the football games, I go to football games. I'll go watch them. I'll take my guitar.
That's
That was
awesome.
my shit, you know. That's how I got so stuck into this game.
Love it.
It got fucking like imprinted in my mind. Always have the guitar, you know.
That's cool, man. That's cool. It's good to see it. I talk about it all the time with Marvin. We grew up in the music, doing music ourselves, actually together.
Oh, yeah.
And
What type of music?
we did hip hop, rap music.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of what got us into the whole like entertainment things.
Recording,
Yeah,
entertainment
but seeing young cats doing it and hungry for it and having
yeah.
that consistency is it's fun to see because we see it in each other.
Yeah, you
which
can
is
see
fucking
that
cool.
shit, huh? And it's actually it's a business. It's a service that you're providing, you know.
Yeah.
So when you do that type of work, you're providing a service. A lot of people don't think of it like that, but it's like it's a job, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Yeah.
you gotta make a difference in somebody's life. Like you gotta go play.
Yep.
And if you fucking suck ass, they're gonna look at you like, hey man, you remember that group that we hired and they fucking
Yeah.
sucked ass at my party, you know? I don't want to look like that. I
Yeah,
want to be
yeah,
the
yeah.
person like, hey, remember we got that group and they fucking made the party the sickest
Fuck
party
yeah,
ever.
Fuck yeah.
That's how I want to be looked
So
at.
you know the guy that sang entre perico and perico.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hire him.
Hire that
That
guy.
guy.
He played what I wanted, you know?
Yeah.
That's the service I'm providing. That's the
Yeah.
service I provide. Good service.
Well,
you
it's
know?
important. Music is important, and what's the most important thing talking about parties in a party is music and good food, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Music
la
and
música
good
is gonna
food.
bring the
The cake,
vibe,
though.
yeah.
Or
No
drugs.
music, then it's boring.
Or the
you know?
drugs.
La mota.
Dude, but you know what's crazy, man? Like, cause like I said, when we grew up, like there wasn't really like people that would do that, play guitar like that. But like I
Yeah.
noticed it like recently, like I have friends that live in Texas still and in
yeah.
Arizona, and the same thing, man. It's all like young kids too.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like kids are like in their, they look like early 20s, but they're playing like all the new stuff, you know, like the stuff
Yeah.
like the La Natal Caño song.
All the
like
Peso Pluma stuff.
Yeah, they
huh?
play all that, and I was like, man, you just sound pretty good. You got talent too.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, man, these just have like the guitars and they're out there singing. I was like, man, this kid's probably like 22 and he has a good voice.
Yeah,
But like,
that's crazy.
like, yeah,
I saw the youngsters, all the new ones. They'd be playing all the new stuff, you know. But when I would play music, it was a little different.
There wasn't even that many.
No, the thing was I played with older guys, so I would go to different type of parties, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of these new guys, these youngsters, you know, they play at like some young events.
I
You
just
know?
imagine
And I-
Gplayer with a cougar.
Yeah. hey, tell me why. And
Me and Paula.
Who's gonna hear you? Just they find out you have a black eye when you go back.
She just
No.
turned 33, bro. I'm 25, you know?
No, tell me why those cougars. When I would go play at a lot of nightclubs. That's one thing that when I was in high school, I would go play a lot of LA nightclubs. Shout out to those nightclubs that let me in, you know. And those bunch of cougar nightclubs, bro. And I tell my guy, I'm like, hey, where did you bring me, bro? A bunch of doñas here. And they're like, fuck it, wait. And then one time, a lot of doñas started bringing me shots, you know. Not the other group members though, just me. And I wasn't 21. I was like 17 years old at that
They
time.
wanted to take Gplayer home.
Yeah, they were like, and they always laugh. They're like, hey, you remember what you did that day? I was like, no, I don't remember. I was young. I was drinking all the shots. They're saying like, yeah, you told me that the girl was like, I want to give you a kiss. And you're like, what do I do? What do I do? And I was a young boy. I don't know what to do. You know, this old ass chick is over here trying to get at me. You know, I'm like, oh shit.
Just let it happen, bro. Just
That's
let it
it.
happen.
I
Hey.
don't want it to let it happen. I was like, fuck.
Have you ever
cougars.
played at La Luz in Bonita?
The loose. No, I've
No?
never played there before.
It's kind of like that where they bring groups in, bro, but it's like an older crowd too.
Yeah.
So they like have sections too, but you could pay for some of them, but the other ones you could just chill, bro, and it's an older crowd, so they could sit down, order
Yeah.
food, you know. But
Hey, but the older
there's
crowd still
groups.
gets crazy. So I
Bro,
remember I used to
it's
be
a
playing
good
the
time,
songs.
man.
I used to be playing like, if you guys know like Centenario and shit.
Oh yeah.
Centenario, like if you know that song, you start playing it, those fucking Mexicans get
Oh,
all
yeah,
riled up. They're like, hell yeah, that's my
Yeah.
song. They start.
Well,
I
takes them
never-
back to the.
Takes them back to the good times, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
So every time we play a song in the nightclubs, you just hear all the bottles in the back.
I got mine, big dog.
What the fuck was this then?
That
Was
was
there an
gonna
extra
be.
cup there?
That was yours. You
I have mine
sabotaged.
here.
You sabotaged
I said I
it.
saw an empty one there.
¿De dónde vendan?
Ya no, ya no pedo.
Vale verga. No, but
Hey, we're keep going.
oh my bad. Like I was saying, like they'll get riled up at those nightclubs, and we'll be like playing cumbias, right?
Yeah.
And right when we play Centenario, boom, they start hitting them and they start getting down, and you can't see because there's a lot of lights flashing, and you're like, hey, there's something going on back there, and the DJ will tell you like, hey, stop playing. So, like the security will come out, start fighting, you know. And they'll be like, hey, you guys get down, you know, like there's like 3 groups that played already. You
Yeah.
guys are the only group that made these people fight.
Damn.
You got them all riled up. We're like, hell yeah. And that
Se
happened to us
prendía.
a couple times in nightclubs. You just
Yeah.
hear the bottles start getting thrown and stuff. We're like,
Uh,
damn. That shit was sick, you know. I was young as fuck looking at that shit.
That's the thing. Sometimes entertainment business, there's like crazy shit that happens. You know,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
the last time we went to where did we go? We went to my homie's nightclub in San Jacinto, and there was like fucking who was it for?
Who was that, like towards LA or towards San Diego?
Towards LA, San Jacinto, yeah. And it's more like towards the desert area.
Oh,
Anyways,
okay.
right there, some shit popped off too. And then the pepper spray, well, they were fucking throwing pepper spray at people, but they're not that little tiny ass pepper spray. It's like the one for bears and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So like that shit was so
the
strong
big ass can.
that we were inside because I know the owner and all that. We were all like, the close people were inside the club, and then everybody was getting pepper spray with, but it went in like they opened the door and that shit was going in. We couldn't
Oh,
even breathe,
shit.
fool.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
I had an experience with that pepper spray before. One time, you know that group, is it 14? 14, the one that's singing Este Mundo Frío.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, we had opened up for.
Oh, you opened for them?
Yeah, it
That's
was, when I was
dope.
with Poder Asignado back then, we
Uh-huh.
opened up for them. And it was a TikTok. I don't know if you saw somebody shot and they ran off the stage. It was that time.
Oh, so you were there?
Yeah, we had just opened up for them.
Oh,
and I was right
shit,
there.
I remember that.
I was in the bottom of the stage, you know, where
That
we
shit went viral, that video.
Yeah, that went viral. They shot in the air. He ran out. And I remember I was like, fuck, we gotta get out of here. And they fucking, security came out, fucking pepper sprayed the whole crowd, dog. With that big ass can, you know?
Yeah, the bear one.
The bear
For
one.
bears.
I'm gonna go get my guitar. I ran in. I couldn't fucking breathe, dog. I was like, I started choking. And I fucking turned around and I fucking ran the other way. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna leave my guitar right there. Fuck it. And then we ended up kicking it with those fools de Squata that night, you know? We ended up kicking it with the guitar player and shit. They ended up coming back. They had canceled the whole fucking event.
Damn.
Everybody took off because it was
this is
gunshots.
crazy.
You know,
Dude, that
everybody was
sucks,
on
man,
pepper
like,
spray. There was like
okay,
a bunch
like-
of girls outside out crying and shit. I was like,
You know, that
fuck.
sucks like as a client, I guess, or like when you go to watch a show, because you pay for it. That happened to me cuando estaba
Yeah.
en Tech, estaba uno de los carnales. No,
Oh,
those
yeah.
fools like international, right?
For
Paying
reals.
payments and shit.
Yeah.
So I paid good money for those tickets, and then like they had 30 minutes left. They even said like, "Hey, we have 30 minutes left. You know, we're about to give you guys like the rest of the show."
Yeah, for
and some
sure.
fools started fighting, and they're like, "Hey, like stop the fighting. Else
Chill
we're
out.
gonna cancel the show." They complained for another song, and then they still kept fighting. So like, "Hey, we're leaving."
yeah.
Like, "Hey, for our safety." I was like, "Dude, this is bullshit, man." Like,
It is
I paid all this
bullshit.
money. I had 30 minutes left. Couple more songs.
So
and
they don't refund you for that?
no, because
Nah,
I mean,
fuck
like, 'cause
no.
people are being
I don't
idiots.
think
Like,
so.
no.
That's
No, because I
true.
mean, like they did play most of the show. They had like little
Yeah.
left, but like because the crowd's being a couple assholes being in the crowd being dumb.
Yeah.
man.
If you can't
just
control
sucks,
your
man.
liquor,
Yeah.
don't fucking go kill the vibe of fucking concert.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they just
for
ended
real.
up like shutting down that early, which sucked. But I mean, it was still a good show, but it just ended early, which
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Nah, I remember one time it was the opposite. One time we went to a show. You know El Fantasma.
Yeah.
I remember I went to Mexicali to go see him in El Palenque. They were fighting gallos before the show, you know. So we go there. I'm not waiting, you know. I think Voz de Mando came out too.
Oh,
Voz
sweet.
de Mando came out. Canales came out. Like three other groups came out. I swear it was like 2 in the morning almost. And Fantasma still didn't come out. And I'm like, dude, I think they ripped us off, dog. I think they're gonna end the show and he's not gonna come out. And surely enough, like at 2:30 he came out. Like, damn, I'm like, fuck, about time, bro. I was like falling asleep. I was like falling asleep and I was like, oh, I grabbed my beer. And then when she was my beer, I grabbed it back up and he came back out finally. And I looked at my uncle. I'm like, hey, fool, he's still up. He's here now. It was like he liked it. I don't know what the fuck he was doing in the backstage, but
That's how they are every time in TJ and in Mexico. 'Cause
Yeah,
I remember I went to
they-
go see Bad Bunny. Fuck, dude. I was like, when the fuck is Bad Bunny gonna come out? I'm like, what the fuck? All kinds of artists. All this lineup came up. and,
yeah,
like,
for real.
it was like you said. I'm like, what the hell? It's 1 in the morning. When the fuck is he coming on? You know, and then he would, and then finally he comes out. It was the last one.
You saw
and shit.
Bad Bunny and TJ or what?
Yeah, and Papas and Beer.
Oh, what?
Yeah, from one of the
At the Baja
festivals they did,
Fest?
the Baja Fest.
Yeah.
How was that?
Years
It was
ago. It
packed.
was crazy. He only played for like 15 minutes because somebody
Oh
fucking, I don't know, somebody
my
got
God.
shot or something. And that's just crazy, dog. Because we're talking about thousands of people. Like,
Yeah,
they
but-
oversell that shit.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny,
yeah,
Bad
yeah.
Bunny, fuck.
Like, dude, that somebody got shot or something happened and they fucking shut it down. Everybody was running that way. It was like a stampede for if
Like
you fall, you're
sardines.
fuck.
Yeah,
you
you
die.
yeah.
You know, so I told my girl,
Oh,
my
yeah,
bed-
you fucking ran
yeah, I
over,
saw the
huh?
bathrooms and like the bathrooms are like lifted, and then there's like the fucking porta potties. So I grabbed my girl. I'm like, hey, come here, come on, we hop down there and we just let everybody pass.
Yeah.
Bro, you just see everybody, dog. Because if you're walking, it's like sardines, dog. You
Sardines,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
really, there's no way you can move. You
Yeah.
know.
Fucking pushing back and
Yeah.
forth and shit.
Yeah, everybody's like fucking just.
Those
you just-
apestosos a la
Yeah.
Todos borrachos and shit.
Yeah.
People starting to get mad because somebody's
yeah.
rubbing into somebody else and start getting
Yeah.
fight. There's fight here, fight
Oh,
there,
man.
fight over there, everywhere. I'm
Fight
like,
there,
let's
fight
just go
here,
fight
let everybody
everywhere.
fucking do their shit, you know, and then we leave.
Oh,
Damn.
dude, quick sidetrack. 2 seconds. If you guys haven't seen the thing on Netflix, it's like Woodstock 90 something. You guys ever seen that? So, like,
No, but I heard about
so
Woodstock.
they did a Woodstock, like they tried because
Oh,
that was in
yeah,
the 70s.
yeah.
They did a new one in the 90s in New York. Bro, watch it. Like it's literally what you said. So it was like 3 days, and like the first day is cool, and it just goes down to shit. Like just fighting. Like they run out of food, run out of water. It's like 100 degrees. People are like damn near dying. I don't think anybody died, but like what like stuff happened to women, like you know, like all sorts of bad stuff. But I mean, it was crazy, man. Like you gotta watch it. It's actually pretty good. It's good.
It's a Netflix special?
Yeah, no, yeah. I think it's like an hour and a half long, but it's good. Like
Oh,
it
shit,
starts from
okay.
like where it started, planning it until like the last day of three-day
That's
festival.
crazy.
And like, yeah, it's like a riot, bro. Like
Oh,
and it's
yeah?
crazy. But
Burning shit down, bro.
yeah, these are burning the
What's it called?
Woodstock.
Woodstock?
Woodstock 90. I don't know, whatever it was, whatever 90, 95, I think. But check it out on Netflix. It's good.
Well, before we close out the show, because our time is almost up, to all you youngsters, everybody's out partying. Be safe out there. You know,
Facts.
take
Yeah.
extra precautions. Think twice
do
before you do
drugs.
some shit. You know, and then fucking don't ruin for everybody. Just
Yeah.
go and have fun.
An Uber's
You know?
cheaper than
Yeah.
an Uber's cheaper than a motherfucking DUI and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And then it's also Gplayer. Is there anything you want to tell to anybody? You know, all the new artists, anybody who's trying to be like you,
Oh yeah,
looks
bro.
up to you.
Hey man, patience is a fucking key, man. You know, patience it sucks. It's fucking hard to fucking endure, you know. But just keep on having patience, and something will come out. You know, something
That's
will
right.
come. Well, patience will come. You just gotta be patient.
Hell yeah! All right, well let's close out.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna have a little special treat for you guys. Gplayer's gonna drop a couple songs for you
Gplayer.
guys, and maybe he'll give us a little exclusive preview of his new song.
let's go.
All right, thank you guys for joining
Yeah,
us.
good shit, guys. Gplay right here. One of these new songs coming out is called Ya Pagué. Suena algo así.
Ya pagué sentimientos que un pase pegué. Ya no puedo sentir, odiado pienso vivir. Yo miro que todos se la están pasando bien, emocionado en el party, contentos todos yo vi. Tomando en oscuridades para que no ves mi modo de vivir. Ya sé qué va a decir, momentos que un día que yo recordaré, fenomenal sentí, lo quiero revivir. Little snippet of Ya Pagué, coming out soon by Gplayer. Sale pues, this is Gplayer with the new original song, coming soon, suena algo así. Me pregunto si hoy ya fallé, no sé. Ojalá que un día voy a tocar millones, trabajando para hacer dinero, pero no más alcanzan para los frijoles que puedo hacer. Quiero vivir bien en esta vida, yo sé que no hay que perder fe, pero escúchame, tienes que hacer. Ven pendiente del presente, evita los mal ambientes, 1000% estoy dando pensamientos millonarios. Soy Gplayer, estoy cantando, mi guitarra está sonando. Coming out soon. Lo espera.